Good morning, Vande Matram. Welcome all of you. The topic we are going to discuss right now is on in reality nature is God. We have seen, we have discussed in many ways nature. So here, Sri Aurobindo, we are going to quote few messages from Sri Aurobindo as he quotes beautifully. That is a very big derivation from Sri Aurobindo. That nature is only phenomenally nature. Very let's see use of words by the master. Nature is only phenomenally nature, but in reality she is God. See, nobody can understand how it can happen. Really, this is a great strategy and great beauty of Sri Aurobindo's description. Nature is only phenomenally nature. As for phenomenon, you can go and you can see this is nature, but in reality, she is God. She is God. Definitely, you can find. Again, Sri Aurobindo goes forward. We have to transcend nature, not to kill it. Till now, up to Sri Aurobindo and Mother, the killing, the slaying the things, that was very much phenomenal. Very much a habitual thing happening here and there. But the thing is that very interestingly we have from and with Sri Aurobindo and Mother, we have seen we don't have to kill anything. That then what we have to do? If not to kill, then you have to save. You have to transform. The great word has been used by the master and the mother, that is to transform. So Sri Aurobindo quotes nicely here. We have to transcend nature, not to kill it. That is what to be understood very clearly. And we must know simply what we do. Things are not very much pleasing to her. We try to kill, we try to destroy, we want to slay. So these are the things normally and habitually we are doing. But the thing is that it must not be performed. It must not be repeated henceforward because you are in integral yogic process. So we have to transcend nature, not to kill it. And Mother quotes, Sri Aurobindo quotes, nature is willing to purchase a single great and general gain by any number of particular losses. You have the losses. You claim I have lost. I have lost, you say. Most of the time we claim that I usually lose, I have lost, people have surpassed me, they have bypassed me, they have overtaken me. Phenomenally, I am sitting here without proceeding really in a little bit. So, but the thing is that we must know nature is there to give you compensation. Like in Gita, you have heard the very nice sayings from Lord Krishna. Karmena vadikarastu ma phalisu kadachana. You have got the right, you can perform something that is within your jurisdiction, it is within your reach. That reachability is there, you can do so, you can perform something. But on the result, definitely you don't have anything to do. Leave your works result to its omnipotence. To its omnipotence, leave thy works result. And finally, you will get with all compound interest, everything will return to you and it will be deposited in your bank account. Nothing to worry, nothing to ponder over, nothing to lament. And another word we have seen there in Savitri. All small successes are failures of the soul. Small successes, with these small successes we are happy. That we have got a job, we have got a very beautiful family, my son, my wife, my bank balance, my this building. These are called, that is the width and height of the man's reach. That's what they can do. Nothing more. Some two-storied building as per normal occasion, and some bank balance, a beautiful family with a very smiling wife, very very cunning kids, and they are happy with some cars, these things. But what they really feel, that is the height and width of the mortal hope they do perform. But here in the course, these are the small successes. You were invited for dinner but served with a banana and you are happy, you are feeling happy that I have gone there. But thing is that you have enjoyed nothing, simply you have to starve. And maybe for the second time you don't have the chance to go and see really how it works. So there was an opportunity for you, and a golden opportunity, a bright opportunity of attending the dinner there. You had been waited, you had been invited to a great hotel somewhere like Mayfair or like this Crown, Orion, New Marion, something there. You went there. Luckily, you had been invited and you went there. But thing is that you would have enjoyed your life that dinner also. You were invited to the dinner, but unlucky you have gone and got a banana, and with this you felt you are happy and you returned back. That is what these are the failure of your life in many ways. So like this small successes, normally what really we achieve, they are failures of the soul. Soul had its option, soul had its mission, soul had its representation, and soul had its vision. It has to fulfill. But thing is that you are happy with the small, even the minutest things you are happy. So what can be done? You don't know even the greatest things which are lying, untraded, the big path. Simply you are standing as an element in your page, a dot upon the page. But thing is that you have to explore. A life has to explore the entire universe. But you are happy and you are feeling pleasure that I am satisfied, I have got something. Here also, nature is willing to purchase a single great and general gain by any number of particular losses. You have lost a lot of things. You are lamenting, you are pondering, you are crying, breaking your head. Why? Not, don't worry. All the splendid failures sum to victory. Everything will be purchased for you by the nature. That is what? One single gain that nature has to purchase against the millions of losses, uncountable number of losses you have occurred in your past. For that you don't worry. The urge in nature always creates its own means. The urge in nature, there is a urge in nature always creates its own means. That creates its own means. Don't try to go for you wait upon another. You don't try to come beg your head, and beg for something. Creates in its own means. That is the greatness of nature. Really, it is lying, and you must be conscious that this is the thing you are achieving. All nature is a force put out by the Divine Mother for the action of the universe. Very interesting. Great message. Really great message. All nature is a force. All nature is a force put out by the Divine Mother. Divine Mother, your Divine Mother, माँ, जिसी को अब माँ बोलते हैं, श्री माँ. Put out by the Divine Mother for the action of the universe. All nature is a force. It is a force put out by the Divine Mother for the action of the universe. Then what is this nature? After listening a lot of things, you will be having a single question. And what is that really this nature is meant? Nature is the power of the spirit, rather spirit as power. See, these glorious definitions only you can expect from Sri Aurobindo. That is the beauty of his creation, beauty of his writings. You have to go to that consciousness to understand or to read at least. Understanding is a different machine, different things. But the thing is that you have to become aware at least. At least you want to read. You have to enjoy the beauty of this description. That is a great, really great. Greater than the greatest if we can claim. So, because this is writing from Sri Aurobindo, and it is not Savitri. Savitri is unique in its own way. To read Savitri is to do my yoga. So here, all Sri Aurobindo quotes, nature is a power of the spirit. Power of the spirit, that is nature. Rather, the spirit as power. So again, we are going forward. Nature is nothing but the will of God in action. That action. What is this nature? Nature is nothing but the will of God in action. Will of God in action, that is nature. That small but a very powerful definition defined by Sri Aurobindo in a very definitive way. So what is this? Nature is nothing but the will of God. Will of God in action, that is the nature. Again, truly, we don't think, will or act, but the thought occurs in us, will occurs in us, and impulse and act occur in us. It is there. So in education, there was a beautiful definition you have heard. Nothing can be taught, all is within. So what these teachers are doing? Because they don't know that it is possible, it can be done, they don't have the idea. That is the problem with them. Teacher ought to be a yogi, but what is this yoga, how to be yogi, they don't have the least concern. Only educationally, formally, they have got the university degree, that is what they have gained, nothing else. So how can they become a yogi? Because yogi, that is the very minutest observation and very much indicative implication from Sri Aurobindo, he has told. Because everything is in you, nothing can be taught, all is within. Simply the responsibility of the teacher is to bring it to advice or guide, so that this can come to the surface, to the up. So nothing can be taught, all is within. So within you have to bring them out of the within to the without, or in the very in the outward line, or to the surface or outside. That is what to be done. Here Sri Aurobindo quotes beautifully. Truly, we don't think, will or act. Nothing we do. Neither we think, nor we will, nor we act. We don't think, will or act. Then what we have to do? We are doing here. But thought occurs in us. We don't do anything. Thought occurs in us. Will occurs in us. And finally, impulse and act occur in us. Everything is there well inside us. But the thing is that we are not aware. We don't know what really these things are. So again, distrust the creative power within us. Distrust the creative power within us was our physical fall from paradise. Physical fall from paradise. These are the things here well inside us. Don't distrust it. Don't trust. The creative power within us. The creative power within us was our physical fall from paradise. Don't see. Everything. There is a meaning in this command line. There is everywhere. Behind the fall, behind the rise. Behind this darkness, behind this light. Behind this falsehood, behind this truth. Everywhere there is a meaning behind everything. Even those people who are opposing and who are supporting, there is also power and light of the Supreme. It is the spirit that forever transcends and guides the world nature. That is what, in a single line, Sri Aurobindo has explained a lot of things. Lot of things really. In a very small line, it has been described the great and the superior formats of the nature. What's here in the course here? It is the spirit that forever transcends and guides. Forever transcends and guides. Who is there behind? Guides the world nature. Behind the world nature. World nature is guided and transcended forever by the spirit. That is what the beauty. That is what the truth. Spirit is that forever transcends and guides the world nature. Without the action of the integral divine, there is no change of the whole nature. To some extent, you can change, you can pursue, or you can see even the visual change. But thing is, the integral change of the nature, whole nature, it is not possible, because without the action of the integral divine, without this integral knowledge, integral yoga, integral education, and here also that new word in your for you, actually it is provided by Sri Aurobindo, that is integral divine. Without the action of the integral divine, there is no change of whole nature. Whole nature has to change by the action of the integral divine. One ought to be able to see how beautiful outward nature can be, and usually is. That's what we are not. Our knowledge, our vision, our mind and setup is very much confined, very much limited. We can't be able to understand what really is existing outside our view. Outside these things, we are not able to see really what these things are really. So what we have to do? One ought to be able to see how beautiful outward nature can be, how beautiful outward nature can be, and usually Guru is asked by somebody is asked by the friend, you come out of the nature, you have, why shall I go? It is a beautiful nature, spring all is everywhere. You can advent of spring, you come back. So beautiful flowers, beautiful fruits, and all beautiful nature. Earth bride is happy. You come back. No, no, no. You come back because everything emerging from the divine, and I am here seeing whatever is there possible from them. Whatever is emerging from the divine, I am there. I am seeing millions of worlds, millions of stars, millions of suns, millions of springs, millions of beautiful flowers and songs that quails. Everything are emerging from from him, and I am standing and I am seeing everything, and I am in identified with him. You come back to here rather than being baffled in the outward scenario and bewildered by the scenario, outward scenario. You are baffled and beaten back. But come forward, don't get bewildered. You come see how these great things are emerging from this great Lord. So we can go. Nature and God. Nature and the Lord are like lovers, boy and a girl in their love, in their action. Vande Mataram. Thanks.